Hello everyone, welcome back to the Italian Alien Cooking Show. And today we're going to cook a steak à la poivre. Poivre, which means pepper, so it's a pepper steak, is a classical French dish. I really love it, so I wanted to show it to you, even if it's not Italian. I'm still an alien, even if I'm Italian. And it's very simple to make, but so delicious that you must try it and make it for your family, friends, and love. So we have the ingredients. The ingredients have to be prepared already before you start cooking, because the sauce cooks very fast. You have to be ready to do step by step in just a few minutes. So ingredients we have, of course, the steaks. I already put crushed pepper on top. I like kind of big, thick pepper, but you can use, and I have different colors, but you can use just some ground pepper. Salt. I salted my steak earlier, about an hour ago, and they are room temperature right now. We have ghee. Ghee because it doesn't burn very easy, but you can use any type of oil that doesn't burn easy. Peanut oil, avocado oil. I don't like canola oil, but you can use canola oil. We have butter, the shallots. We have some cognac, which we are going to flambe. So you have to be ready to flambe the cognac, and a spatula to turn around the steaks. We have beef broth and some cream. If your steak, these are very thin steaks. They're pretty thick, but I bet that they're going to cook in 3 to 4 minutes each side. They should be ready. And it's very important that you use a very heavy pan, a good quality pan. Otherwise, you're not going to create that nice crust on the steak that makes the meat really delicious. And yeah, I think we have everything ready. Let's start cooking. Okay, let's start cooking. When you have a good pan, this is a 5-ply, which means it has 5 layers. It also has copper in the middle, stainless steel and aluminum. And once it's hot, it will keep the heat very high. So what you want to do is to make it hot with a medium heat. And then once it's hot, we're going to add the ghee. And as soon as I see the ghee melted, that is warm enough, I will add the steaks. It has to be warm. You can start see sometimes a little bit of smoke coming up, and then you can add your steak. It takes a while, this one, because it's a good pan, it takes a while. There we go, I see a little bit of smoke. We're going to add these steaks. And they're going to cook. You shouldn't move them at this point. Now I can actually lower a little bit. I see that it's strong enough. So now it's a medium low. And I can move a little bit the ghee around. And you don't touch them. If you touch them, they're kind of stuck to this pot right now, to this pan. They get stuck to the pan. You need to let it rest for at least 3 minutes, and then you can turn it around and do the other side. So Once you're done about 3 minutes in one side, then you turn them around and you will have a beautiful crust. These steaks, they're a little thick, but they're thin. So I'm not going to put in the oven. If you have a nice big steak, large steak, I would actually just turn on the oven and finish it in the oven to reach the temperature that you want it to be cooked at. I like my steak around 135, so it probably at 140 I will 130. I like my steak medium rare, medium to medium rare, and I will take it out from the pan at around 130 while I do the sauce, and then put it back and finish it in the pan with the sauce. All right. So now we turn it around one time, and we are letting the other part to make a crust. It's even better if to turn it around a second time and do another minute one side, another minute in both sides, extra minute. Of course, as soon the steak is thick enough for you to be able to wait. Now, I have this thermometer. You can check the temperature inside. Like I said, about 130. I will take it out. That's up to you how you like it. There we go. We are starting to see a nice crust. Now we wait 1 minute on this side. There we go. We are 130. Now we remove, and now is when we start moving pretty fast, making the sauce. So I take away this ghee. We add the butter, and I will keep it kind of low, and I will add the shallots. Careful, they burn very fast. And now it's time for the brandy. Careful. Warning, be careful with the brandy. And now we start seeing that we are deglazing the pan. We let the alcohol evaporate, and now we add some of the beef broth, and we let it reduce. Cooking the shallots, building up this flavor. We want to build up the flavor. Now we let the broth reduce a little bit. There we go. Now you can see that the pan now is clean. All the flavors is in there. I'm already getting hungry, to tell you the truth. This looks delicious. Okay, now it's time to add the cream. And we are going to let it reduce until it's nice and thick. Probably 3-4 minutes. Meanwhile, the steak is resting. So let's see how delicious it's going to be. Actually, I'm going to add also some of the juices from here. Okay, so we are getting very close. As you can see, there's all this nice bubble. You don't have to, but once the sauce is as thick as I like, then I like to put back my steaks in the pan. They rest a little bit in there. So now is the time to add the salt. The pepper was already in the pepper was already on the steak. Here we go. I think the sauce is thick enough now. Let's taste it a little bit. Much better. Okay. I'm going to turn it off now. This pan will keep the heat pretty high still, and I'm going to add the steaks. There we go. That's what I want to see. Okay, another dish ready. It was pretty easy and is really delicious, but it just looks delicious. Let's try if it's actually delicious. Mmm. Mmm. This steak is so tender and so delicious with this sauce. You have to make it for anyone that you love. It's not that difficult. Buy a good piece of meat, cook it in a few minutes, and you make your loved ones happy. And once again, we made another recipe, delicious, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for subscribing and for the thumbs up. Ciao a tutti!